said you're playing tomorrow. Obviously, through last night, you only had one goal against, and then you wound up obviously being pulled after the fourth one in. Just kind of maybe take us through your reaction to being pulled and then finding out you're starting tomorrow.
You know, it's never a great situation when you have to come out of the net, especially in a tight game like that. So I'm just looking forward to getting the opportunity to go back in there and have a good game and just rectify things a little bit.
Hitch made it clear this morning that feels you've been hung out to dry a fair amount. At the end of the day, he decides whether you stay in the net or not. Is it frustrating for you getting pulled in games where you feel like maybe things that are happening aren't necessarily your fault?
It's always frustrating when you get pulled, first and foremost. I mean, whether it's on you or a combination of things, you never want to leave the net. As a competitor, I'm one of those guys that, I'd rather battle it out with my teammates than come out. I mean, if I'm playing poorly, that's a different story. I feel like then, get me out of the net kind of thing. But I mean, for the most part, I believe myself. I want to be out there with the guys, and I want to battle it out. So, so I mean, it's always frustrating when you get pulled, but at the end of the day, that's the coach's decision. You have to respect that. But he's giving me another opportunity tomorrow night, and I'm looking forward to that.
You stayed in the dressing room for the rest of the game. Just, I don't know if that's normal or not for you. I'm not at every single game. But have you done that before, or was it just a matter of taking some time to cool off?
I usually take a few minutes to cool off. I don't usually stay in the room sometimes I do it for the remainder of the period, depending on how much time is left. But I've never been pulled, I don't think, in the third period before either. So, like I said, it was a highly emotional game. I was frustrated with how things went in the third period. I was in the wrong to stay in the room. I told the guys that after the game, and they all had my back. They understood I was frustrated, and I did apologize to them after.
But just to be clear, I mean, you were ready to go. You were in your gear.
I was, I was in my gear. There's no situation like that. I was just put my gloves and my helmet up and just kind of sat there. So it was just more of a decompression than anything.
Cam, three straight games where you guys have been leading in the third, and then all of a sudden it kind of just withers away. Is it a mental thing, or is it how guys are executing? Can you guys put your finger on what it is that's causing this?
Just a little bit of decision making. We talked about it between periods after the game and stuff like that. It's getting pucks deep at their blue line, not turning pucks over, making sure pucks are out at our blue line, not giving them extended zone time. And I think we got away with it for a little bit in the first and second there, and then in the third period, it's when they have that much firepower up front, at some point they're going to make you pay. So we just have to make sure that we're playing smart hockey, and we'll get the results that we want.
What's it been like? It's been a tough year for you, right? You're going to be UFA. The other guy gets signed. It's not been a banner year around here for anybody. This must be one of the toughest years for you professionally. What's it been like being captain?
I mean, like you said, it's been tough. You go through some good stretches and then a few more bad stretches this year than I've had probably in my career. So I'm just trying to go out there every day and make the saves I'm supposed to make, and come to the rink every day and be professional. I think that goes a long way, and I think that in situations like this, you have to come to the rink and first and foremost be a good teammate, be a good person, and go out there and battle for the team. That's what I'm trying to do.
Do you envision a situation where you're going to be here long term after this year?
I mean, if that situation arises, I'm not closing the door on anything. I love this organization, this city, and I've said it before. We've made this home, and if there's an opportunity, then we'll definitely explore that.
Would there be much in the way of communication between you and Hitch, between getting pulled last night and the decision to start you? How's the dialogue?
There wasn't anything one-on-one. We had a meeting this morning. He basically just came out and said, sat next to me in the room and said, "This guy's just started tomorrow night. We got to come out and play a little bit better." And that's basically the message. He didn't say a whole lot today. Wasn't a whole lot to say. We knew what happened last night, and the guys take responsibility for that.